Well, for the first time in a long time, I actually feel pretty good this morning. Oh, Steffi knows. Incoming. No, Blah. My dog's back there in the corner, in his cage, hiding underneath the pillow. He's scared of the lawnmower.
Hey there. Hi?
Hi? I guess.
What?
What?
Yes?
Yes?
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Let's see here. Did you not see me get Pelagina? I guess you didn't see me get Pelagina. I got Pelagina a while ago. Mm-hmm. Yep, got Pelagina a couple streams ago. She's a paladin, and she's pretty dang good. Ah, I gotcha. How was that?
Hey there.
Is this Hadrid House? This is Hadrid House. Also, a whole bunch of crazy crap has happened in this game. I won the war, like the actual big battle against the people against Lord Gathman that was basically challenging my rule to Kaya Nua, to my fortress. Oh crap! As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a power. Yeah, there was a big war. There was a big battle. There was like probably 25 on 25. It was awesome. But I did enough for the Knights of the Crucible that they came to my aid, so they really helped out. Found out some other stuff about the main storyline. Went to a part of the town that's like completely infested by zombies. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than emotion itself. It wrenches your inside nevertheless. The apparition's brows tends a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties. Oh? And what troubles you? You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way? These are the ways of the heathen world. Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls. I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
Yeah?
Whoa. The heck was that about? Oh yeah, you saw the contest of the keep. Well, the battle was actually pretty epic. Ended up winning that. And, let's see, my last stream, I'm not sure if any, I think maybe just Tray Tables or Bluevius was watching. But I know both of them were working, so they might not have seen it. But I went into a sanitarium and went into the basement, which was like a psych ward. And there were some pretty disturbing things down there. So, yeah, that was fun. Actually, I think it's supposed to be upstairs. A one, a two, a skiddly do. Is that a dog? It's what a dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, how did the rest of Rocket League go last night without me? They go better? It is a lot of time to play.
Hey there.
This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched thin to near translucence, with extreme age. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt pattern after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. A dog? What dog? Oh, are you talking about this little guy? Yeah, his name's Ikumat. Or Idumat. One of those two. He's Sagani, my little ranger's wolf. You can be a ranger in this game, which is pretty cool. And he's like crazy powerful too. Like my main character will do maybe 5 to 10 damage a hit. He'll hit pretty often though. And he's really tanky as crap. But that dog will do 35, 40 damage a hit. Like man. Turns out dog bites really hurt.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation
Can you guys
of
hear this
Earth
music,
look
though?
like
Because
a
it's
child's
beautiful.
cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me. And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble? Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices
It's
of the
beautiful
Leaden
music.
Key defy all
The music
reason.
strongly reminds me of Jeremy Soul's music from either Skyrim, from any of the Elder Scrolls. Well, 3, 4, and 5. Or Guild Wars. I mean, this is that kind of music. It's very moving. I don't know, there's a lot of feeling in it, and I love it.
You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend. Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key? The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known.
Theos Ix Arcanon, huh?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. Must have been a special occasion. More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more
I didn't know
than
she was going to continue. She
2,000
stopped for a long
years.
time.
If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Suggested he has died many times, only to be reborn each time, exactly the same man. Waking during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes, the plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things, but he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
So that was him that I met down at the sanitarium.
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems. Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack
Gosh,
for
it takes
turning
long
the
pauses.
stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
Very well.
If you find your trail has run
Oh, yeah,
cold,
experience.
come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you. Well, let's hear it. Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
I'm a witness.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their
What's
other activities, we may be in
But
for
if this is
something on a
connected.
much larger scale. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
It's true.
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory methods. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater
Peanut.
value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His
Peanut.
manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many. Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members.
Just
They
sitting in
are
his cage.
kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Like, why are you joining this club? You're not gonna get access to any of the
Despite
secrets.
that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail. Yes? All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed. We are Deerwood's cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster. And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I
Peanut,
could
would
tell
you
people the
shut up?
things I know sometimes.
God.
But the truth is, I don't think many of them could bear
Oh.
it.
Sorry, I've been listening to this old lady speak for like 15 minutes. Speaking of soundtrack music, I think one of the directors of Star Wars was asked, what was your decision process, etc., for the music? It was pretty simple. It was to hire John Williams. Yeah. Ultimate composer for like the 80s, well, some of the 70s, the 80s, and most of the 90s too, yeah. John Williams is still probably my #1 favorite composer, but #2, easily #2, Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer is an amazing composer. I will say a lot of his stuff sounds kind of samey, but that's fine. It sounds amazing. And then #3 is definitely Jeremy Soule, or I never figured out how to say his last name. But like I was saying earlier, he's done 3 of the Elder Scrolls. He's done Guild Wars 1 and 2. Not all of the soundtrack for 2, but most of it. Crap, he's done something else too. Oh, he did a lot of the Dawn of War stuff, which was awesome. So, no, just an amazing composer. Looking past crazy part of Theos, impressive skill in planning. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, no, he's a pretty impressive person. And that's what Lady Webb is saying. She's saying that, I mean, yeah, obviously she's got some negative stuff to say about him because he's crazy evil and he'll kill everybody in his way. But he's very good at his job. And hello, Lawman Gamer 87. How are you doing? And howdy, Bluvius. Good to see you here. How are we all? We're doing good. At least I'm doing pretty good. How's everybody else doing? Oh, Bluvius doing well. How about you? I'm doing good. Bob, because curiosity is too much. I looked up Thaus. His motivation does not make him as impressive as his skills. Don't worry, I'm not a spoiler. Good, you better not be spoiling. Jack trying to ruin things for me.
Me? I started this place. In a different time, under a different duke. I impressed the duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
She winks. She's really old, so her wink takes like 5 minutes. How old are you? You wicked man. Where are your manners?
I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through. There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft.
Hillary Clinton, anybody? There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. Peanut, I swear to God, I'm gonna come back there and I'm gonna smack you. Peanut? Peanut? No, don't look at the window. I know there's a lawnmower outside. No. Big scary lawnmower, I know.
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and
I
tell
am
you
secretly
things
Trump.
to
Dab, dab,
marry,
dab.
you can just wipe that notion from your mind.
I'm
I
sure
do
there's
not
several
know what will
politicians
happen
that are
tomorrow.
enticed by the
That
idea
is what I
of
pay
extending their own
cards
lifespan
for.
by devouring their
Being
opponents.
a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there.
I'm about to go smack my dog.
Many can hold an
And
object
it's not a
and
euphemism.
know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable. Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway. A quiet day at home.
Is there a Lord
There
Webb?
was.
Oh, poor guy.
He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted. Yes? Try your best not to die out there.
Oh, gee, thanks. Woo! She had lots of stuff to say.
Hey there.
What is that? What's that behind your wall?
Yeah?
Oh. Yay, that's so exciting to learn. Dang, she love to talk, huh? Go down the stairs. That's why I clicked on the stairs. Build a wall! Okay, let's go do another task. Away from Lady Webb. Okay, so I gotta go back and let her know once I do these other things. Okay, Darky, I can do that. So I guess let's go to Heritage Hill. Oh boy. Back to freaking zombie land. Zombie land. Okay, so I'm not sure who saw the stream where I came into here, but this place is super creepy. But I've actually never gone in this door, because I was not able to until now.
Hey there.
Speak the words you learned from the Len Key Acolyte. Oh god, Latina. You hear rumbles and clinks from hidden tumblers. Wait, I wasn't ready to go in. The Dark Age of Gaming?
there.
Why do you say that? This game's amazing. Just some people like to talk forever and slowly. Oh boy, more goals. Get to the top of the tower. I get it. Oh crap. Peanut. Oh wait, I think that was my doorbell. I'll be right back. Did you say not as good as Zelda CD? Because that is awful. Zelda CD is terrible. Oh, that sexy king. I love you, king. That's like one of the worst games ever. Oh, those games are so painful to look at. Man, that Dargle's strong. Nice. That's pretty easy. Oh, by the way, my guys have gotten like freakishly strong. If you haven't been watching too much, which has been really nice. It's been a good time. Day 7, a week of study, and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. You'll be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby. Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I am writing to you from inside an ancient Ingwithan tower. There's an entire district built up around it, but the locusts have mostly left the tower untouched. They have left us out to living quarters here, so our work continued uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times. Master Greg has been a constant comfort, and he's quick to remind me that the things we learn from this tower may one day help us find cure for ways mistakes we have by getting some rest. Now, Mr. Greg likes to get an early start to the day. All my love, Trindig.
Hey there.
My dog? I don't think you want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got smelly breath.
Yeah?
And he stinks. He stinks. It stinks.
What?
Whoop. Let's just
Hey
turn
there.
back around there. Skeletons are so easy. Unlike in other games. They literally fall apart. Wow, they're kicking the crap out of Pallegina, though.
Hey there.
Man, they did a lot of damage. That was kind of surprising, to be
Sure.
honest. He is a cutie patootie, though. He's a little dachshund.
Now
Dachshund
this
mix.
I haven't seen before.
144 coins.
Hey there.
Good find. Yep, more enemies.
Hey there.
Oh, gross. See, I went and did all these side quests, because that's just how I play RPGs. And I earned a ton of experience, and now I'm super powerful. And I can just tear through the main quest. I did not do this on purpose. I don't know if it was going to be like Skyrim, where it was going to level with me, but it does not.
Hey there.
We've completed our measurements of the machine. Further examination is required to discover its intended use. It looks
Hey
like
there.
the machine that awoke me when I was in the ruins. So I'm not going to touch it. That'd be bad. Oh yeah, King, give me them fat rolls. What the hell are you talking about? Is that still from Zelda CD? The dozens.
Hey there.
Brave Delphilafili. That's also why the combat's not very exciting right now, just because everything can be automated whenever you're this powerful. Plus goals are like super ridiculous. Oh, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Dead on.
Wow, did I already kill him? I did. I already killed the Dargul. That was quick. Alright, Durant's the man.
Hey there.
I'm sure there's traps here somewhere.
What?
I just don't know what you're talking about. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beast, take the patrons. We'll finish our study on our own terms, our own time, just as said as much as Trinity, the Sky King to life with straight lighting.
Hey there.
Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second.
What?
I'm gonna go talk to that old lady first before I explore further. Not Lady Webb, she talks forever. I'm gonna talk to the creepy old lady that was holding people in her basement. And I'm pretty sure she was eating them. I'm gonna go talk to her. Let's go to her house, which is over here. I'm glad that you think I'm a human being. I mean, I I don't know what else you would be. I've met some pretty weird humans. Friends with some pretty weird humans. I'm a pretty weird human.
Yeah?
So I am not one to talk.
You return. What have